It's no wonder SUVs have taken over as the default choice for families. Spacious, practical, flexible, and yet still comfortable. These machines have to do it all. So let's find out which of these is Drive's best family SUV for 2017.
We've assembled a trio of 7-seaters. The reigning champion Mazda CX-9 Touring, the popular Toyota Kluger GXL, and the all-new Skoda Kodiaq 132 TSI. The Toyota Kluger is one of Australia's best-selling SUVs, and it's easy to see why. A spacious cabin with good room in all 3 rows and a well-thought-out practical layout with loads of small item storage makes it an ideal family SUV. The judges also like Toyota's affordable ownership credentials and reputation for reliability, 2 key factors to keep in mind for family buyers. However, the judges weren't as impressed with the way the Kluger drives.
The Toyota Kluger may not be one of the more sophisticated SUVs, but it's one of the more practical and reliable.
Toyota updated the Kluger's powertrain for 2017, extracting more performance from the 3.5-litre V6 engine, now making 218 kilowatts of power and 350 newton-meters of torque. It's paired to a new 8-speed automatic transmission that reduces fuel economy, but is still quite thirsty for an SUV, with no diesel engine option available. The Kluger also didn't impress the judges during our track-based dynamic activities, feeling slow to respond to inputs and struggling to mask its size. Skoda has a strong reputation at Drive Car of the Year. The Volkswagen-owned Czech brand has won our Best Family Car award with its superb wagon for the last 2 years. It now enters the large SUV segment with the Kodiaq. While it's a 7-seater like its competitors here, it is a significantly smaller machine, measuring just 4.6 metres in length compared to the 5-metre-long Mazda. That compromises space in the 3rd row, with judges feeling it is better suited to the role of a 5+2. In other words, a practical 5-seater that can occasionally take the kids' friends if you need the extra room. What it lacks in size, it makes up for in practicality, with loads of handy extras that make it very family-friendly. There are pop-out plastic protectors for the doors, umbrellas hidden inside the front doors, and rear sunblinds for the back seat passengers. Dynamically, the Kodiaq impressed too. The 2-litre 4-cylinder turbo petrol engine has 132 kilowatts and 320 newton-meters, which endows the Skoda with adequate performance. And while it's an all-new model for Skoda, the Kodiaq is based on the same underpinnings as the 2016 Drive Car of the Year winning Volkswagen Tiguan. That meant it felt competent on the road and during our track testing.
For the 2nd year in a row, Drive's best family SUV is the Mazda CX-9.
The CX-9 was a star performer in 2016, not only winning its category, but also becoming one of the finalists of our overall Car of the Year award. So it shouldn't come as a big surprise, it has won this class again.
As much as the judges loved the space of the Toyota or the polish of the Skoda, in the end, it's the Mazda that best nails the brief of a family SUV. It's got the space. Unlike a lot of these 7-seat SUVs, the 3rd row really is usable. You can actually put a couple of adults there if you need to, or help out on the school run. But the rest of the cabin also won over our judges. With this level of presentation, Mazda has done a really great job just elevating the design language that it uses on its interiors just to another level, while still maintaining the sort of practicality that you need in an SUV. It's got good small item storage, so you can put your odds and ends where you need to. As big and practical as it is, it's still a nice SUV to drive.
Like the Toyota, the CX-9 is powered by a petrol engine, but it's a very different offering. The 2.5-litre 4-cylinder turbocharged unit produces 170 kilowatts of power and a punchy 420 newton-meters of torque.
As we discovered last year, Mazda has worked magic with this engine. Usually, not having a diesel is a big no-no in such a large SUV, but this petrol engine that they've developed for the CX-9 does both. It works like a diesel engine, it has good low-down performance, but it's still quite economical for what it is. And no, it's not a sports car, and it's certainly, not the kind of car you're going to love to take down a twisty country road. But by the same token, mum or dad will not hate driving this. It's actually quite an enjoyable and engaging SUV. It handles nice, it's got good response for such a big machine.
In the CX-9, Mazda has made a truly family-friendly SUV for both the parents and the kids. And that makes it another deserving winner of our Best Family SUV award.